have a bit of a weird one here from the Toxic Crusaders, kind of revival toy line from Trick or Treat Studios. We got Mayor Brody, which was not an original figure from the Playmates releases before. I guess this was a planned one that just never got made because they canceled the toy line too quickly because the cartoon was very short-lived. But they made the unreleased one here. It's just a pretty wild choice and a big gamble for them, I feel like, because they kind of made these in a larger scale a little bit, so they don't quite match the original, so you can't really quite sneak him in to your original lineup if you wanted to get him as, you know, a never made figure that way. Although he's just so huge, I guess it probably wouldn't matter that much. But anyway, we're gonna open it up and check everything out. He's got all his realized accessories and everything like that, and they go over him on the back, but they kind of spoil the secret weapon, so we just kind of want to wait until we can open it up and check that one out. So it's very heavy. He's a big boy in there. And again, the packaging isn't exactly like the old ones, but it's very reminiscent of them. With a big toxic barrel. He is twist tied in because he's so huge. Seeing the back for the first time, it's going to be kind of a funny one. So he comes with this bandolier accessory already on. And get that off. Although sometimes I'm scared to undo these because the way the plastic it makes it super hard. So we'll just look at the figure here. He's got a little bit of a weird positioning for his hands that are probably for holding the accessories or something. But what they've done is kind of make him into this weird yellow mutant, just for like the toy aspect of it. In the show, he was just like a normal dude. He was a little disgusting looking and a little huge, but didn't have radioactive skin or anything. He's got like crazy orange hair. He almost kind of reminds me of Duke Nukem from Captain Planet with his super yellow skin. He's very monstrous with his fingers. I guess his greed is being represented very outwardly here because we got the the money coming out of the pocket in the front, and then his shirt just can't stay closed. But I was laughing on the back that his back pockets are bursting with cash too. He was just the mayor taking payoffs from the real supervillains of the show, helping them out, so he's kind of like made in a more toy, crazy, fun way here, as they would have released him maybe in the past, instead of just being kind of a more boring, plain shirt kind of dude. We got like the radioactive symbols there, and he's got some gunk and stuff, and just some very crazy colors. So huge body, we got the arms up and down. He's got a little bit of a twist on there, so you can kind of compensate for the weird shape in a little bit that way. And then his huge turning legs. Look how big and short and stubby his legs are. And the head has a little bit of turn, but it's like kind of set down. I don't think you could do... you can go all the way around. Even smoking a big fat stogie there. Might not have been a detail they could have done in the past. I don't know. But that's pretty sweet. Everything's like painted here. The belt and everything and every little slime bit. I had some bumps and stuff on his skin, you know, in the show, so it's not like that's supposed to be any different than his skin color. It's just that they went with yellow for some reason. It's just to really brighten him up. He's got this big bandolier here, and those aren't bullets, those are just more cigars for him to smoke. So he's got this huge, look how long the bandolier has to be on his huge body. So they had to give him some weapons just to make it more exciting, even though he's just kind of the bribe-taking mayor, not really getting in on the action that much. I mean, he's big, but compared to the other figures in the line, he kind of sizes a lot better. You can see with Toxie and Dr. Killmoff that he is big, but he's not like a giant compared to them or anything. But he would kind of dwarf the originals a little bit. But he has a huge trove of accessories here. I suppose we'll have to start off with the secret one, which, to my chagrin and maybe your delight, is inside a container of slime that I will have to wade through to get. And not just any slime, but like the wettest kind you have to wash off you after touching. So that was sealed in there. We're going to have to pop it open. Oh crap, it's in there. I'll get it. Alright, here we go. I gotta get the... Okay, yeah, it's coated in really wet slime. I mean, that's a nice fun thing to include, but there's no slime feature with this that he like oozes anything. The Toxie one did have one feature with the slime, which is cool to see. God, it's so watery in there. Oh, we'll save that. Maybe I can demonstrate some Ninja Turtle stuff with that substance later. I'll have to wash this off now so we can even take a look at what it is. So here we do have the sprinkled throw knot. Is a donut grenade with a Christmas ornament hook. I guess maybe that goes on his bandolier. Got a handle in the back and a bite taken out of it. And then this is the glow in the dark accessory here. A little bit of a glow. There we go. We get a little stronger glow there. It sure is glow in the dark. The throw knot. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Thought maybe the original plan was to have a couple of these to hook to his thing. Maybe then one would just have the bite out of it or something, but they need the smaller accessory to fit in that slime gimmick. So we just got one. Just like Dr. Killmoth had a grenade as well. So yeah, I don't know if this just kind of clips to there, so he has one to throw. Hey, I got a freaking donut. But he has some other cool accessories here. He's got his ultra noxious BO blaster that might be fueled with his own body odor. I don't know. We got some slime drips. They have like a bit of a speckle effect on there just to kind of give them a kind of cool look there. Since they are just solid color accessories, but a lot of molding going on. All these little slime drips would have broke off if they were on like the original toy. You know how that stuff goes. Double barrel. Little weapon for him. He's got his big gas mask for his giant head. That'll connect to the flatus apparatus. I don't know if they're saying he's refilling this with his own farts. It says on the back, everyone loves their own brand. Like he's just like filling it with his own farts and huffing them. I don't understand what's going on here. I can see it though. It has a hole here because there's actually a knob in his belt bandolier there, so we can kind of connect that to it. And here's the piece that you would have lost as well if this actually came out in the 80s, is the tube to connect to the gas mask. We can kind of pop that at the top. That goes into the mask. And then he can wear all this gear here. A little bit of a crack there in the eye. Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't understand what this was. It's just more cigars sticking out of his gas mask. He's still trying to smoke some. I get it. Got a little vote for me pin on the tank there. Some cool gear for him. Even though it'd kind of cover up all his unique face and stuff. Putting it all on. But no shortage of accessories on him then, so they went all in with this guy. I feel like releasing an unreleased figure in a thing like this normally would be a smart move for something more popular than Toxic Crusaders. I don't know if it's popular enough that people would want this. It's Mayor Brody. You know, you remember. Very famous. No, I can't say I remember that detail from the show, but I think maybe they're banking on the look being pretty cool here. I cannot complain on the colors. It's like super alive and awesome looking and looks like it did get released in the 80s. Like, I can't fault any like design element of him. He probably got more colors now than he would have back then. Like, you know, something like the money wouldn't have been painted green. It would just been like a hidden detail on him. I mean, anymore I usually say that the 80s budgets allowed for more paint apps than current stuff, but here I think he got a lot. So I did just jump on getting this because I was like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not like a nostalgia one because it didn't come out, but I'm getting this in hopes that this line continues with Trick or Treat Studios and they make all the original figures over that did get released, because this is like an expensive one to hunt down now, the Toxic Crusaders. But they're jumping to unreleased characters first, and I don't know if they're going to get to finish the original roster. I certainly hope so, because I would get all the original roster of these for sure, instead of having to hunt down the originals. And then now we have like some added characters here if they do that. We got Mayor Brody to go along, we get extra bad guys. Hey, you freaking... whatever's best for Tromaville over here, as long as I get some money out of the thing, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I'll try to read the bio on the back. He is a corrupt, rich politician. I'm Mayor Grody, the only person who knows how to run this dump. I built my empire, creating jobs, building businesses, and making Tromaville great again. Even if that means a little pollution here and there. Who needs clean air or water when you got profits? Is this even like a character, or is this just real life? Is what it sounds like. I've turned this polluted wreck into a cash cow, and the dirtier it gets, the richer I get. The Toxic Crusaders? Please. Bunch of freaks and losers with no brains and even less power. They think they can stop me? They'll be lucky if they don't get swallowed up in the muck I've created. Once I'm done with Toxie and his gang of misfits, Tromaville would be mine. And the Smogulons, of course. They're great people. They love more pollution and I love more money. That's Dr. Killamoff is kind of preparing the planet with extra pollution for the Smogulons to come to Earth. Because he's really an alien! Spoiler! But there on the back, the weapons list, and it shows the freaking donut thing that's like hidden in the front. Like, hey, if it's hidden, then what? Like, let's keep it a secret for the fun, you know? So I am looking forward to the Yvonne figure, even though that's another unreleased one, but it was one that was planned, and they have, you know, information on how it was going to look. It actually kind of got released in the Ninja Turtle line, because Playmates just kind of reused her for an April figure, I guess. So these were definitely planned for the Toxic Crusaders. I will hope some diving into unreleased stuff does well for them, but I still want them to do the original characters that already got made. And hopefully we can continue getting these, because this is one I had, you know, Toxie and stuff as a kid, and it's just kind of a cool character, and I got to see a little bit of the cartoon when I could. So it's one I would have played with if I would have had more toys. It's just, can only have so many lines, you know, collecting when you're just a kid. But that's what I do here. I hunt down the figures I always wish I had as a kid. Here we have kind of a newer release, but I usually get the originals. So if you want to see more of these redos, I have that, as well as videos of all sorts of old original stuff, like mostly 90s action figure stuff. Just kind of click or touch the channel and cruise around there manually, because YouTube is just not going to recommend me, I can assure you. Here's why. I didn't stuff their back pockets with enough money, you see. This is what you gotta do. This guy represents YouTube here. You can see the back fat folds that really represent them pretty well.